Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
Proof that Russia will use XRP as a bridge asset. They have tested XRP since 2018. Congrats to all XRP holders. Now, I'm not sure that if this will take place, but might as well see what's happening here. Now, listen very carefully, because one of the toolkit projects based on the mechanisms of blockchain technology was the Bank of Russia project on the cross-border transfers implementation. Right in the first half of 2018, the Bank of Russia concluded research on testing the possibility of cross-border settlements using the Ripple platform. Again, Ripple, everywhere around the world, guys. As we have been basically stating, is Ripple is backed by the world, right? All the nations, all the countries, open in national payment systems and addresses in the Ripple network. Reflection of operations in national payment systems could be performed both after each transfer and at the end of the trading day or at certain intervals. Now, based on the research results, it was concluded that the Ripple platform can be considered as the basis for starting work on creating a system of cross-border settlements used for XRP transfers or equivalents of fiat currencies issued by each participant, right? The national bank, guys, the institutions, right? Using XRP, the Ripple network, all of these things. Look at this, XRP being stated, right? Ripple being stated multiple times here. I mean, currency, digital assets. Come on, guys, all the proof is right in the pudding. Now, Mr. Willis tweeted out, just in, European Union announces largest sanctions in history, bans 70% of the Russian banking market, announces visa restrictions and technology curbs, right? So all these things are happening as we speak, guys, today. Now, the breath in Joe's nostrils tweeted out 70% of the Russian banking market. Recall Christine Lagarde and the magic number 7. Isn't this interesting? Listen very carefully, because they love using these certain numbers, guys.
Let me highlight some of the most important points. First, this package includes financial sanctions that cut Russia's access to the most important capital markets. We're now targeting 70% of the Russian banking market, but also key state-owned companies, including the field of defense. And these sanctions will increase Russia's borrowing costs, raise inflation, and gradually erode Russia's industrial base. We are also targeting the Russian elite by curbing their deposits so that they cannot hide their money anymore in safe havens in Europe. The second main pillar targets the energy sector, a key economic area which especially benefits the Russian state. Our export ban will hit the oil by making it impossible for Russia to upgrade its oil refineries, which gave actually Russia export revenues of 24 billion euros in 2019. The third topic is the that we ban the sale of all aircraft spare parts and equipment to Russian airlines. This will degrade the key sector of Russia's economy and the country's connectivity. 3/4 of Russia's current commercial air fleets were built in the European Union, the US and Canada, and therefore they are massively depending on that. The fourth point is we're limiting Russia's access to crucial technology. We will hit Russia's access to important technologies it needs to build a prosperous future, such as semiconductors or cutting-edge technologies. And finally, on visas, Diplomats and related groups and business people will no longer have privileged access to the European Union.
So guys, I mean, so much seems to be happening at the end of the day, right? Recently with all these events taking place. Now, CNBC now is tweet out breaking: EU, US, UK, Canada pledged to remove selected Russian banks from interbank messaging system SWIFT. Again, SWIFT has been coming into the play, right? Recently, a lot, guys. We have known this from years ago, basically, right? And now, the people, the regular Joes, are starting to figure out what SWIFT really is. If you go here quickly, now, this will ensure that these banks are disconnected from the international financial system and harm their ability to operate globally. Guys, look at that. This is insane, guys. What? Right? About SWIFT. And if we go here, which connects to this tweet from Crypto Knowledge, Russia can leave SWIFT for AIIB and then CIPS, which is SIPS, no problem. Russian banks are number 2 on the listing or list accepting SIPS, right? Look at this. Remember this picture we have shown a few times before. Look at this transfer of system west to east from SWIFT to this, right? Which will use XRP, guys. You guys can see cash is now gone at that. So, it's absolutely insane because we see cross-border interbank payment system that these things are happening, right guys? Look at this number of banks accepting SIPS, guys. Japan, Russia, number 2, right? All next here comes from XP Crypto Wolf. Now guys, what is actually happening? European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde said European Union should move quickly to approve cryptocurrency regulations that prevents Russia from evading sanctions after invading Ukraine. Guys, what is going on? Look at this. Crypto regulations, right? The Grim Reaper. We have talked about this. It's absolutely insane because people said the riddles are jokes and all these things, but look what's actually happening, right? And people thought regulations was going to come in 2025, 2030. No, it's coming this year probably, right? Now, they want to approve crypto regulations, which will probably take out Bitcoin, right? Regulate Bitcoin out of existence, basically. There are always criminal ways to try to circumvent a prohibition, and then, which is why it is so critically important that MICA is pushed through as quickly as possible so we can have regulatory framework, right? Now they're using this right here. They're using this right here to push the crypto regulations narrative. Absolutely insanity, guys. Now, this all ties in with Franklin Knoll talking with my new friends at Ripple about their CBDC work, right? Look at this, guys. Again, secure blockchain innovation for a sustainable economy. You guys see how this is all making sense? CBDCs. What have we been talking about all this time? And then IMF comes into the play. How will central banks issue and circulate digital currencies? Right? CBDCs. All CBDCs, and then what you see right here, CBDC payment system, Ripple, XRP, in the middle of it all. We don't make these things up. Next year comes from Riz XRP. XRP, the bridge, 4 seconds to settle, right? That's the fee, guys. Basically, sends transaction fee, connected globally, ready to go. Currencies. So, for example, USD goes into exchanges, right? Digital asset exchange to XRP, and then back to the digital asset exchange or bank. You guys can see bank to bank, and then and then back to the beneficiaries, right? So we can see how this is taking place as we see XRP in the heart of it all, like we have been talking about all this time, guys, right? The heart, XRP, the heart of it all. Now, documenting Bitcoin as we know, this legend was celebrating Bitcoin reaching $100. Think about this for a second, right? A lot of people will do the same, in my humble opinion. And then where did Bitcoin go from $100 to $69,000? Just think about this. Have an open mind, guys.
I'm right here watching history be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111. It's an all-time high, and it's continuing to rise. I've seen it break 3 times today. It went up to 110, and this is the highest that it's been. It's ridiculous. Last trade, 189 Bitcoin for $111 piece. That's amazing to me. I mean, just look at this graph. You see this graph? That's the last 3 hours. Give me a second, I'll switch it up. I'm right here.
That's what's going to be, right, when XRP reaches $10. A lot of people, in my humble opinion, will sell, and it'll go higher. Now, quickly, if you go to Benjamin Cohen's tweet, there has been a lot of talks about rate hikes and all these things, right? Now, they're thinking they probably shouldn't raise interest rates and all these things, but let's take a look at this, which is interesting. The 2017 Bitcoin market cycle peak occurred during a rate hiking cycle. In fact, that bull run started when the Fed began hiking rates. Clearly, market conditions are different, but the idea that markets can only go down when the Fed raises interest rates is simply not true, right? As we see right here.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.